Hello, you guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel, Discovering Your Worth. I am Shaquonda Carter, and I'm so glad you are joining me today because today I am going to continue to talk about my new topic for this year, 2020, Lead by Example. Okay, and my subject today is going to be about courage. Okay, so yes. So we're gonna talk about courage today, and I'm hoping what you're gonna get out of this video today is that you're going to know more about what courage is, what courage looks like, and why it is important to have courage, okay? Okay, so what courage is, what courage looks like, and why it is important to have courage, okay? So, courage. So, in our day-to-day life, in our day-to-day activities, we're all faced with situations that will try to put fear in us and try to make us isolate ourselves so we won't have to face it. But today I would like to encourage you to be courageous, okay? To be courageous, especially when it's a situation to where it is preventing you from living your life to the fullest, okay? You have to live your life to the fullest. If you do not become courageous, it will keep you in the same place for years. You become stagnant, okay? You will not move just because you're so fearful about something fearful about something that has not happened yet. This is just something that's going on in your head, okay? So like I said today, we're going to talk about what is courage, what courage looks like, and why it is important for you to be courageous, okay? Okay, because we don't want to be stagnant. No, we don't want to stay in the same place, in the same mindset for year after year after year. Oh my God, you want to talk, yeah, that's boring. That's boring, okay? So anyway, so courage, when I looked up the word courage in the dictionary, courage is the strength in face of pain and grief. Courage is the strength in the face of pain and grief, okay? And so, we wake up every day, to make a living, to earn a living, to provide for our families, and to continue to live on this earth, as much as we can, despite, our challenges and the things that we face. And we're all faced with something, it doesn't matter who you are. You can be a little bitty baby. You can be, mature in your age. I mean, think about little babies. Little babies, they got to have courage to walk. They don't come in this world walking, you're standing in front of them saying, come on, you can do it. Come on, baby, come on. We all have to, let's look at it that way. We all have to face courage in some form of fashion. So courage has nothing to do with you being a certain age. We all have to face courage, okay? And so, but one good person I had wanted to talk about to be our model for courage today is she was a activist in the 1960s during the civil rights movement, and her name is Rosa Parks. And like I say, she was an activist in the civil rights movement, and she was known for her courage. She refused to give up her bus seat to a white man in Montgomery, Alabama. And because of her courage, she helped the civil rights movement during a time of segregation in America. Okay, so like I said, we're talking about courage, what it is, what courage looks like, and why it is important. Okay, so, but look, we all know that courage, it does not come easy. It is not an easy thing, because just like I was saying, that little baby did not come in this world walking. The baby had to have courage to take that step, to take that step. And that's the same thing with us. In order for us to get to our next level, in order for us to develop, we have to have courage, courage to get to the next level. Okay, and rest assured, there are going to be days where you just feel like giving up. There are going to be days where you feel like quitting, isolating yourself. And, sometimes it even get to the point that where, some people just, they're just like, kill me now, Lord, kill me now, So, but, sometimes it get there, it gets to that point. But, don't think by you, throwing up your hands, throwing in a towel, that's going to change the situation. It's not going to change the situation, okay? We have to get to the point to where we say to ourselves, enough is enough, okay? And look at it this way, this is personal. When you're faced with a situation, that is personal. It has nothing else. There's no more joking about it. Really, it's just at that point, it's serious. Don't play with it. Don't even give it a conversation. It's personal when you're faced with a situation, okay? It's personal because it's attacking your life. And so, what do you do when that happens, when that situation comes up and you don't know what to do? A lot of people, when situations like that come up, they go and talk to their friends, their family members. Some people even go talk to people in the church, like their pastors and stuff like that. I say, no, sirree, Bob. And let me tell you why. It's because people are only going to tell you, they're only going to give you advice, from their experience, okay? They're only going to give you advice from their experience. Yeah, you can go and talk to them, but let me just cut to the chase, okay? To me, this is me personally. The only person that you need to talk to when you need advice, we're talking about courage, is the only person you need to talk to is God. Go to God. Go to God and talk to him and ask him, God, how can I overcome this situation? And he will let you know. He will let you know. I'm a witness. He'll let you know. And then once he lets you know, the next thing you need to do is go and search it in the Bible. Go and search it in the Bible, because the Bible is your roadmap. The Bible is a roadmap to give you a deeper understanding on that advice or instruction that God has given you. Okay? Now, then if you want to go and ask a friend, a family member, or the pastor, go and ask them. Now, if they are saying something different from what God has told you and what you have sought out in the Bible, then you already know that that's not the way you need to go. Listen to God, okay? Now, if they saying the same thing that God told you, then yeah, we can talk. We can talk, okay? Because God is not going to lead you wrong. He will not lead you wrong, okay? All right, I didn't mean to get off on that trail there. But we're talking about courage. We're talking about courage. What courage is, what it looks like, and why it is important to have it. Okay. So, I brought up Rosa Parks. You know, um, she was faced with a situation, and I'm pretty sure that she was fearful, because in that day of time, there was a number of things they could have done to her, but she had courage to not she had courage to refuse to give up her seat. Okay. And so, we have all, in another um, point I can bring up about courage is, probably many of us have seen the movie The Wizard of Oz, where the lion, that was one of the things that he needed. He needed courage. Now, this was a lion, and he was very scary, and he needed courage. And so yeah, how can you be a lion and you're afraid? And if you saw that movie, at the very end of it, they wanted to wait to go and see the wizard and have the wizard to give them courage and all of these things like that. But then at the end of the movie, the point is that they already had it in them. It was already in them. They just needed to act it out. They just needed to believe in themselves. Okay. And so anyway, we're talking about courage today. All right. And I'm hoping you're getting something out of this video. What is courage? Having strength, in the face of pain and grief, having that strength, and then what it looks like. What does courage look like? We talked about Rosa Parks, we talked about, The Wizard of Oz, even though that movie is fictional, but it brings in a good point, those things. The lion needed courage, but at the end, basically, he already had courage. The lion just needed to believe in himself. Okay. And so, yeah. Now, my last point. Why should we be courageous? We already know what it is and what it looks like. Why is it important to have courage? Okay. It is important to have courage because if you continue to be fearful, continue to isolate yourself, you're standing still. Life is just passing you by. Life is passing you by. Having courage will help you to step into the next level in your life. Having courage will help you step into the next level in your life. If you don't have courage, you will never know who you are supposed to be. You see? And so that's why it's important to have courage. And so, like I said, I wasn't going to be before you long today. I just wanted to drop in and continue to talk about my new topic for the year 2020, Lead by Example. And I'm hoping this was a great discussion for you. Courage. Okay. And we hit 3 points. What is courage? What courage looks like, and why it is important for you to have courage. Okay. All right. So don't be stagnant. Don't allow the situations that come into your life to keep you stagnant in one place, to where life is just passing you by, and passing you by. Stand up to that situation so that you can get to your next level in life. Okay, so I hope you got something out of this video. Please click the like button and subscribe so you can be notified when I upload another video. All right, until then, I'll see you then. Bye-bye.